very good in astrophysics. We created music and dance forms and wrote books on them. We also generated enormous volumes of literature in the form of poetry, prose and dramas. Our civilization has stored 2000-year-old inscriptions that indicate that we knew writing. Our monumental temples show the zenith of architecture, but for an outsider, we are nothing but a poverty-stricken land of snake charmers and elephants, maharajas and beggars. It was not a good feeling. Years rolled on. Infosys was formed along with many other companies in Bangalore. In time, Bangalore became the hub of the Indian software industry. The word Bangalore itself became synonymous with outsourcing. Today, Bangalore International Airport has many flights connecting directly to the USA and the rest of the world. Going abroad is as easy as taking a domestic flight. The next generation has become very confident, well-traveled, tech-savvy and hard-working. The West has finally woken up and taken note of this change. In 2009, I went to Bogota, the capital of Colombia in South America. I was visiting Colombia to deliver a talk on lessons in life. My experiences at the Infosys Foundation had become very popular and valuable, and people wanted to know all about them. I finished my talk and flew from Bogota to Miami, USA. As always, I was last in the immigration queue. When my turn came, the visa officer was a young, lively African American. He saw me and knew that I was last, so he was quite relaxed and started asking me questions. I was ready to answer the monotonous questions, but this time it was different. He asked, "Oh lady, you are from India?" As a woman, I talk a lot. As a teacher, I talk a lot. As a trustee, I talk a lot. As an analyst, I talk a lot. I usually talk 4 times more than the average person. But sometimes I talk less and listen more. "Yes, I am from India," was all I said. "I know your national dress, the sari. It is really pretty. I like the way you wear it." I smiled and said, "Thank you." I did not have any other reply. "Where are you coming from?" Hesitantly I said, "I am coming from a city called Bangalore, from the south of India." "Oh, I know Bangalore. It is a software hub. Lots of people from Bangalore come to Miami for a holiday." "Lady, how long do you want to stay in our country?" I was flying from Miami to San Francisco and then from San Francisco back to India. I replied, 3 days. "Why only 3 days?" "I have worked with Stanford University and after that I will go back home." No, you should know that our country has great universities and beautiful states. You can't finish seeing our country in just 3 days. He stamped a 6-month visa on my passport and said, "Can I ask you some questions? Anyway, you have a visa now." I nodded my head. "How is it that you Indians are so good? You are no-nonsense people. Your name is never on the terrorist list. Most of you are very professional." I smiled proudly and said, "We are trained to be that way." Now I started asking him questions. "How do you know so much about India?" "Oh, it is not difficult. There are lots of Indian restaurants in Miami. On the weekends I go there and eat." "What do you like there?" "Good Indian food, tandoori chicken, chicken tikka, kebab, biryani." He finished his work and got up. I collected my bags and he joined me as I walked to customs. "You know, lady, I like Bollywood songs," he said. "There are also Bollywood dance classes in Miami. By the way, I really like Kajol. She is very talented." By then we had reached customs. "It was really nice to meet you, lady. Have a good stay." As he walked away, I heard him humming, "Suraj hua madham, chand dhalne laga," from the movie Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum in an American accent. As I walked on, The customs officer did not even look at me. He just waved at me. I found myself outside the airport with the passport in my hands. I was wondering what had changed in the last 30 years. It is not software alone. It is India in the eyes of the West. India is no longer a poverty-stricken land of snake charmers and elephants. The immigrant Indians in no other countries, confident Indians at home who have created wealth, our next generation that has worked hard and competed successfully with the West, and our children who are now global citizens have changed India's image in even a small airport like Miami. I smiled as I looked at my Indian passport. Thank you.